Fruits and veggies are good for you. Fruits and veggies are good for me. Fruits and veggies are good for your parents. Fruits and veggies are good for your siblings. Fruits and veggies are yummy, yummy, yummy. In our today's home science lesson, we are going to do something in foods and nutrition still, but the subtopic will be variety in the diet. Variety in the diet. Last time we learned about foods and we found out how we are supposed to choose food, how to know which food is the best for us. So today we are going to learn something different on variety in the diet. Before that, when we talk about diet is the food we eat, the meal we take. That is called diet. So we are going to find out when we say variety, what do we mean? In our locality, we have so many foods. Examples: rice, avocado, meat, fish, porridge, and many others. Those are foods in our locality, the foods we take every day in our lives. So when we say variety in the diet, the foods that I've mentioned, they are normally classified into three groups. They are normally classified into three groups, which are: number one, we have energy giving foods. Number two, we have bodybuilding foods. And then number three, we have protective foods. What are energy giving foods? Energy giving foods are those foods that gives us energy to play, energy to write, energy to talk, energy to sing, energy to work, energy to do everything. They are called energy giving foods. Let's see examples of energy giving foods. Number one, we have potatoes, we have chapati, we have rice, we have ugali, porridge, and many others. Those are energy giving foods. When we take them, we get energy to do everything. And then number two, bodybuilding foods. Which ones are they? These are foods that help us to grow. They help us to grow big. They help us to grow every day. So when we take them, we will grow. They are called, some of them, examples are meat, milk, we have fish, we have beans, green grams, and all those and many others. Those are bodybuilding foods. And then number three, the last one, we have protective foods. When I started, I said a poem that fruits and veggies are good for our bodies. Fruits and vegetables are good for our bodies. So protective foods are fruits and vegetables. They are good for our bodies because they protect our bodies. Just like the name says, protective, they protect our bodies from diseases. They protect our bodies. They protect us from getting ill. Examples: fruits and vegetables, we have kales, cabbage, we have mango, banana, watermelon, pineapple, apples, and all that. Those are protective foods. They make us not to have the diseases or not to get diseases. So when we say variety in the diet, all these foods, they are important in our bodies. All the foods from all the food groups are important in our bodies, meaning we should take all of them. So when we say variety in the diet, what do we mean? Foods are in three groups. A diet is a meal. So when we say variety, it means that diet or that meal has got foods from the three groups. When we are taking a meal, we have 3 meals in a day. We have breakfast, we have lunch, and we have dinner or supper. When when we are taking any meal in a day, we should ensure that our foods have got variety. Variety. When we are taking foods or the meals, we should ensure that our meal has got variety. So a healthy meal has got all the three food groups. A healthy meal is a balanced diet. A healthy meal is a balanced meal. And when we say the food should be served properly, when we say breakfast, let's say we are taking breakfast, we have so many foods we can take for breakfast. We learned that in grade 2, and we have several of them. We can have tea. For today, let's have porridge, banana, and sausage. These foods, if we look at them, they are a variety because we have porridge, which is energy giving, we have banana, which is a protective food, and then we have sausage, which is a bodybuilding food. So that is your breakfast. And then your lunch, let's see your lunch, you take green grams, and then chapati, and then we have orange. And orange, this food also has variety. Your lunch meal has variety because it has green gram, which is from bodybuilding food, and then we have chapati, which is energy giving, and then orange is a protective food. The same way to dinner can look like lunch. So let us see, because we've said that a healthy meal has got foods from the three groups in the right quantity, in the right amounts. Let us today see how a well-apportioned plate look like. A well-apportioned plate, meaning how are you supposed to serve the foods from the three groups. This is my plate as an example. This is a plate. And then how will I serve food from the three groups? We've said protective foods are very important, meaning we are going to give our plate, half of our plate is going to have the protective foods. Today, let's say this is our dinner. We are doing cabbage, fish or beans, sorry. And then a fruit, we are having an orange. Definitely water should be there. So in my plate, half part of it, I'm going to have cabbage and an orange, the bigger part of the plate. And then the remaining half, I'm going to divide it into two, meaning a quarter and a quarter. Quarter plate, it is going to have beans, bodybuilding food, and then the remaining quarter, I'm going to have my, I will have ugali here, ugali, which is a energy giving food. So these ones are protective foods. This one is energy giving, and this one is bodybuilding. So if you look at my plate, you are going to find out that I was having my menu: cabbage, beans, orange, water, and ugali. So if you look at my plate, the bigger part of it has got cabbage, or the protective food, and orange. The other part is beans, and the other part is ugali. So this is how you are supposed to serve your food. For variety in the diet, we should ensure that we take food from all the three groups, all the three food groups, and serve them properly in our plates. For more of this, go to Soma Plus, log into Soma Plus, and find more of the video classes.